to Angels Don't Lie with Jeannie Street. Jeannie is a God-based medium, owner of In Spirit Healing Studio, and new author of the book The Goddess You. Angels Don't Lie will be a show dedicated to healing and love, and we will be taking live questions. If you have a question you would like Jeannie to answer on the show, or if you would like to contact her, send your correspondence to Jeannie@jeanniestreet.com or check out the website jeanniestreet.com. Now here's Jeannie Street.
I let the world on wake up. Trouble is I never went to sleep. I climbed the nightmares in the mountains in my dreams. Oh Lord, won't you get me back with me?
Hello, and happy Tuesday. Welcome to Angels Don't Lie. We are so excited that you guys are joining us tonight. I want to give a big shout out to our listeners worldwide. We are really excited. We're reaching people all over the world, and it's just so exciting. So thank you for joining us. We appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to tonight's program. Tonight we're going to be talking about the long, hot, messy road to the authentic self, and just exactly like that. So I thought we would start off with a quote tonight because I thought this would be, well, whatever reason I chose it, but I think it'll be really nice and kind of touch you guys. So the quote is, "For it is by the grace you have been saved through faith, and this not from yourself, it is the gift of God." I love that. So, tonight in the studio, we're also going to be joined by KJ from The Warp View. Hello.
Hi.
I'm so happy that you're going to sit in tonight.
I know, I'm sitting in. It's cold outside.
Hey, yeah, the New Englanders up in Connecticut and New York are bombarded with snow. Snowmageddon. What's going on?
It's Stella hit.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's about 14 inches of snow here in the studio in New Milford, Connecticut.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yes, in the studio. And I'm actually out on location tonight, which I'm really sorry I'm not there.
Yeah.
Totally lying. As I'm looking out of my window looking at the ocean. But this is kind of fun because we're Skyping so we can see each other.
Yes.
And we can have this great conversation with you guys. So this is way too much fun. I just love it.
Yeah, of course you do. You're sitting on the beach.
Of course I do.
On the street.
Yeah, right. So, how are you feeling? Because you had a little ear thing going on last week, right?
I did, and you gave some great suggestions to me, and I feel 100% better. I do.
That's wonderful.
I absolutely do. I've been using that Spirulina. Is that how you pronounce it? Spirulina. I'm going to name my next grandchild that.
It's like your new best friend. You can just say, "Yeah, I'm hanging out with Spirulina."
Yeah, just me and her tonight.
She's a little green around the gills, but she's fun.
she's more black. I don't know. My Spirulina's black.
And it wasn't really my guidance. It was the guidance of the angels. That's how they work, right?
Yes.
So when we're receptive, they'll keep giving information. So I'll tell somebody, "Oh yeah, the angels are saying this." But when we're receptive and we're ready to take it in is when it actually kind of marinates with our own energy and it says, "Yeah, all right, this feels good."
Yeah, it scared me a little bit.
You kind of were like kicking and screaming for a little bit. You didn't want to do this stuff.
I don't know if it was kicking and screaming. I'm not sure.
Well, swearing and...
All right, maybe there were a couple of swear words involved. Maybe, Jeannie, maybe.
Hey, we all have it. We all fight it.
Yeah.
I remember when I first started to work with my alignment, in that authentic self, listening to what the angels were saying so I could get there, so I could understand who the heck I was. And one of the things they had me do was the angels were like, "Stop drinking coffee. It doesn't serve you." And I really did kick and scream. I was like swearing in the kitchen in the morning. I was like yelling with my hands up in the air. I'm going, what, are you kidding me? I can't have coffee. What am I supposed to have? I hate green tea. And that was the thing. I kept getting green tea, green tea, green tea. So that I converted, and now I love my green tea.
Yes, you do. You definitely drink some green stuff. You do.
Yeah. So the big thing with the coffee was the angels were showing me that it was the machine I was using. You know, the little pod machines.
Oh yeah,
because it's all plastic, and the way that they're made was actually toxic. That's what the angels kept saying. So
really,
I was like, all right, this makes sense, because if you look at the packaging is all plastic, and then hot water is running through the plastic, and we know that that's
no good.
Yeah, so, you know, if I have coffee now, it's a high vibration form. I'm going to drink an organic coffee, and I'm either going to, I have a old percolator that was Brian's grandmother's, a glass one. I put that on the cooktop and I percolate it, or I'll make a French press.
I just crossed Keurig off our sponsorship list.
Oops, we didn't want to say that out loud, but yes. I was see, you might want to put those angel in that, but I was trying not to say brand name.
Yeah, too late.
Yeah. So anyways, so there's that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sorry, Keurig.
Did you ever hear about authentic self, Kathy? Have you heard that term, right?
Yes, I've heard the term used loosely.
Did it ever like, you know, catch you like what is that, or
yes.
Give a what, I mean, did it ever?
There's one. All right.
I just did it for you. All right.
Yes, of course. I'm intrigued to hear more about what your take of it is.
Oh, so you don't want to talk about what your feeling was? Because I always felt, when I remember first hearing it on Oprah, that's where I first heard the term authentic self. And I thought it was so unreachable. I was like, this is for other people. Whatever this authentic thing is, you know, this is for great people that are going to, you know, do big things, not for little me.
Oh, I wouldn't say that at all. Yeah,
well,
wrong.
That's really what I thought. And so, I mean, we think about the Oprah show way back when, you know, she had great people on her show, and I never, you know, believed I could be that. And that was because of the fears. That was because I didn't have self-love and self-respect. And that's the first step in getting to that authentic self. We start to really understand, where are we playing small? Where are we keeping those tones, those stories that we make and create that life that we're in? You know, my story was all about little Jeannie. She's not, you know, this isn't from one person. It's kind of what I developed from my childhood, just from a bunch of people. So not just one person, but the story was, I wasn't smart enough. Little Jeannie isn't going to be smart. She's not going to amount to anything, because she struggles. And again, this wasn't one person that did this to me. This was me doing it to myself. I actually brought these people into my life to help me, to teach me that I didn't have to take those stories. You know, we plan ahead who our family is going to be, right? Who our mother, our father, our siblings, even friends that we bring in to help us. And these sometimes can be the catalyst for change if we can turn the situation and not hold. You guys are moving your hands. Are we not being online? What's the matter?
No, we're good. We're just having to handle things here differently in the studio than normal. So just keep talking.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were like...
No, it's all good.
There was a... Oh my God, it totally threw me off my talk here. Let me go back. Wait a minute. Stop. Let me go back to my notes. So yeah, well, our unique, authentic self has, you know, these lessons to learn and this life to live, and people that will come and go to help us and to teach us and reflect back what we deny. So sometimes it's about really paying attention and having compassion for the person that's in front of you that's driving you nuts, so you can see some truths about yourself, see what you're holding within still. And this has been true in my client sessions lately. I've had a reflection of a lot of different people come in with childhood trauma, with belief systems that were embedded that weren't really meant to happen, but kind of just developed from one thing or another. And how they played out in these people's lives has been very interesting. One person, it really manifested into an illness, a very serious illness, and helping her to take down those walls of those false belief systems that she's unworthy or she can't heal those pains and those sufferings from that past, from those beliefs, which is quite interesting. I think we have a caller. Hold on one second. Casey's texting me. Do you have a name?
Yes, we have Deborah. Deborah from the greater area, and let me bring her greater Danbury area.
Okay.
No, Milford.
Bring it in.
Hello.
Hold on, it's.
Hi. How are you, Deborah?
I'm good. How are you doing? It's a
I'm
great
good.
show so far, by the way.
What's that?
I said you're having a great show so far, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Are you enjoying all the snow?
I just finished shoveling out my car. So,
well, there's exercise. That's pretty much the only thing you can say about that, right?
That's for sure. Exercise and fresh air. Yeah.
Yeah, you got your cardio.
So I was hoping you could just get a message of thanks to my guardian angel for me, because she's had a rough job, and I appreciate everything he or she has done for me throughout the years.
Well, our guardians, that's what they do. I mean, they just come into. I mean, we come to Earth with them. We're born, and our guardian angels are there from the time we're born until the time we pass, and that's what they do. Do you have a question though?
Really, I'd like to know a little about my guardian angel, if you can tell me, because they're spectacular. Just
so our guardian angels are really not. They're, how do I say this? They're the quiet ones. They're the ones that
right.
They put you first. And that's what their job is. So they're not about, the popularity contest or getting to know them. Our guides, on the other hand, we can get to know our guides, because our guides they'll shift and change throughout our life, and they'll be the ones to help us to get through particular lesson or a healing, as well as, challenges.
There was in another, during this lifetime, but when I was much younger and much stupider and dumber, I don't know if it was my guide or my guardian angel, but I firmly believe that they literally saved my life. And I'm going to be forever and eternally grateful for that.
It's probably the whole team, Deborah. That's
it probably
beautiful.
Was knowing me. It probably was.
Yeah. And this was when you were the teenager?
No, I was young enough to know better, old enough to know better, but young enough to not care. So.
Okay. What happened when you were a teenager, Deborah?
Well, nothing really. I had, but the instance I'm talking about, I was a young adult living on my own in the big city, and I had enjoyed a night out of drinking with my friends and got behind the wheel of a car and woke up in front of a kind of a seedy motel with all my windows rolled down and my purse on the front seat. and honest to God, I don't know how I survived that night, but nobody was killed. I wasn't mugged, raped, or murdered, and I know it was because of my team.
Yeah.
So I just owe them such big thank you for that.
Well, that's very beautiful.
And you'll be happy to know that I learned my lesson about drinking hard liquors that night.
I'm sure. Shocked right into you, right?
Well, it's quite something when you wake up and you're in the front seat of your car with your windows rolled down and you have no idea how you got there. And you're like eternally grateful that all the money is still in your purse and that you're still intact. And and that, there were no headlines in the paper about hit and runs,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't want to make light of it, but it was really...
Well, there are miracles, right? Those miracle moments and
Yes.
A big learning, a big
Yes.
lesson. And so I love that you're sharing this because it is about those moments. Those moments can do one of two things. They can either hold us back and keep us in a constant state of fear, or they can teach us so we can evolve. And it's a really big lesson. And I'm sure it's continued to teach you throughout your life.
Yes, it's definitely taught me moderation.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. With other things as well?
Yeah, for the most part. I think so, sure.
Well, thank you so much for calling in, Deborah.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you for being, there to listen.
Appreciate your story, and I'm sure our listeners do too.
All right. Well, I hope they learn not to drink and drive because not everybody, I'm sure, has as good as guardian angels and guides as I do, because there was just no reason for that to end as the way that it did, that situation. I mean, so many times, the worst happens when you find yourself being young, dumb, and stupid.
Well, it also can teach us that we have, this ability to be our authentic self, and there are big things for us to do in this life. To move in our own alignment that's big work. And what is that? What is that calling? So
yeah, I'm still working on that part of the equation. I'm not sure what my purpose is in life, but I'm here for a reason. I know that, and it must be somewhere in my future because... Anyways, thank you for getting my message of thanks to my team.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely. Have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Very nice. Deborah's story.
Wow.
So, it's interesting. People will want to know who their guardian angels are. And I can see guardian angels around people or behind clients, but they don't have names. They don't have... they don't ever come across that way for me. Other people say that they do, but me, it's more of like the protection. It's more of what they show as like wings wrapping around and, not interfering with our free will, but always showing us the right path.
Right.
And then we have these team of angels that work with us and guides, all helping us to stay on our path to make the right choices. And that's why sometimes when we'll make the wrong choice and we'll choose opposite, we'll feel it, we'll know it. Yeah. Going against our grain.
I've definitely been in positions like she has when I was younger. I was stupid. You're young and you're stupid. And actually, it's like when you get a little older, too. It's not just young and stupid when, you just think you're invincible sometimes and that you're untouchable. And that's not true. So
it's true. I believe that, too.
And I believe that my angels have saved me as well. My team, as that gal put it, which is hilarious. I kind of chuckled a little when she said my team.
Hey, did we do. Team? We have this great team, and that's the angels I talk about in my book and on air is what I'm talking about is these angels. They're amazing. This team, yes. And when we connect with them, all we need to do is say, "Hey, come on in." Give them a little invitation to work with us, and then everything begins to get brighter and shift.
Do some people have a bigger team than others? Because
well, not necessarily, but I have seen more than one guardian angel around a person. Yeah. I've seen two, which knowing that they've have a big life,
had a rough life.
So they'll have two angels to help them, two guardians. Some people are a bigger work in progress, I guess. Is one way to think about it, right? And so this is our journey to get to our that authentic self, that soul self. It's why we're here. And sometimes we ignore that calling because we want to have fun, or we only have one life, so I'm going to do this stuff. But our one life is about connecting to that person, that truth. And it's not about putting another person down and as we're healing. It's about, staying true to our highest and best self.
Right.
It's just a really cool thing. So I think we're going to take a few minute break here, and we will be back here on Angels Don't Lie in just a few moments. And welcome back to Angels Don't Lie. I'm your host, Jeannie Street, here on KBJB Radio. So Kathy and I were just talking over the break. We did a quick FaceTime so I could talk with her. And I was just saying to her, it's weird. I haven't gotten a question like that. We haven't gotten a call like that about, talking to the guardian angels. And I kind of realized I haven't really explained that to the listeners where my work comes from. And I know there are other people that do work with connecting to the names of guides and the names of the guardian angels, but that is not my forte. My forte is more on the healing work and on connecting with loved ones. So, it was a little weird. It threw me off, but not off in a bad way, just kind of, in an interesting way. So that we were talking about, do some people have more than one guardian angel? And this is something I have seen. I've had people come that I've seen with 2 guardian angels, and I'm sure there were probably more. And this is just something unique for that soul. That soul has a lot to go through. And our angels are not only our guardian angel, but our team of angels will definitely help us throughout our life to guide us in alignment, to guide us to our soul truths, always helping and placing things gently before us, never to interfere with our free will, but always as a reminder that we are in essence God. We are in essence that light, if we so choose. So very interesting. Can you guys hear me in the studio? Nobody's moving.
Hear you? I can
there
hear
you are.
There
Yay, you're back.
He muted me. Yeah, he muted me. He doesn't like me to talk a lot, my husband.
I know, he's so controlling.
Yeah, he's not the boss of me. He's not the boss of me.
That's what happens when you're running the board. You get crazy.
That's what happens when you're running the board. I love it. Yeah, very interesting. So right before the break, actually before the call, before Deborah called in, we were talking about a client that I had that I was working with who's had some very serious trauma in her life, some stuff from her childhood, and it was a lot of a form of neglect, I'd like to say. It has kind of been showing its face around in different clients in different ways of what I like to. It's like verbal abuse, emotional abuse, and I've seen this in several incidences, even with a young client that I have, a child who's been coming to me. I've seen the emotional abuse, and we've been talking about it, how to handle it, how to stand in the power of the self and the truth, and to speak nicely. And especially with this young girl it's very interesting because she's very manipulative over her mother. So working with her to have the proper tools in order to have the self-love and respect, because she has a very clear gift, a clear knowing, and she uses her knowing almost against the adults in her life, which is interesting. She's very smart, very bright, but also suffering in some other ways. So again, here's a young person, and then I've had this older woman who's gone through this very serious illness. Her parents have both crossed over, so she hasn't had the time to heal from her childhood stuff. Here's one end of the story, and here's an opposite end. This little girl who's going through it right now, and then this woman who's going through this horrible illness on the upside of it, which is wonderful, but can't go back and talk to her parents. So she has to do all this internal work, all this forgiving and changing the story of what happened in the childhood, rather than staying in those same repetitive things over and over and over again, which is common. It's common for us to do. I see it more with clients than anything else. They'll stay in the stories until their loved one comes in to say, I'm sorry. I know I was verbally abusive. I know I was emotionally abusive. I know that I did these things to you. Please leave that on me. You stand in love. Just be your own light. Know that I'm sorry. It's the biggest reflection. So what can we take from that? What can we learn from the dead? What can we learn from our departed loved ones that we can heal if we so choose? We can know that whatever they didn't do it to us intentionally, and that our soul decided to take that on and make it our own story. And those are our lessons. And so we can then see it as, okay, here's an awakening. Here's the catalyst for change. Here's what I can do about that. It's fascinating stuff.
I agree. There comes a certain point in your life that you have to take responsibility for yourself, and you can't blame everything that you've done in the past or blame everything on your parents that have happened.
Right.
You have to
your siblings,
find healing.
Or a person who's hurt you. Right. It's the truth. I mean, we'll have these things that'll happen to us throughout our life, whether it's from the childhood and then into young adulthood. We'll meet those same people and we'll see them until we learn to properly use our voice, to properly have compassion, to then stand in self-love, to honor ourselves enough to have that respect to say, I'm worthy of this. Right. I'm worthy to choose differently. So, and it's just like Deborah said, how she's chosen not to drink hard alcohol. She's chosen that. That's a big choice. Yeah. A big choice. And that is self-love. That's self-respect. And that's a big lesson to learn at a young age.
Absolutely. You know what?
Yeah.
Children in trouble. That's tough. When you see children that are being abused in any way. You know what I mean? Verbally, physically, mentally. It's hard to see.
Yes. Yeah, we did foster care for quite a few years, my husband and I, and my children, I have to say, because they were involved in this. And watching that, watching the different types of parenting, or, the children come in. And I always, our reasoning for doing it was because everybody deserves a second chance. That was my reasoning. Everybody deserves to get to their alignment, to their true self.
Absolutely.
And
How many children did you foster?
We fostered 14 in a 6-year period.
Wow. How were there age ranges? Were there little bitty
So
babies?
the youngest was 2 days. We picked up 2 days old. I picked right up at the hospital, and the oldest was a 17-year-old girl who was pregnant and had a 2-year-old, and she was exiting out of the system. So we took her for Christmas one year.
Oh wow, Jeannie, that is a very brave thing to do.
And she was a lovely soul herself, who had been raised with the idea that she was less than, that she had to stay with this man, this person who really talked very down to her, just like her mother had. And nobody had told her the truth, that she was love, that she was light. And I remember sitting with her on Christmas Eve and talking to her, and because we knew she was only going to be there a short time, because she was going to go to like almost like
a halfway house type thing.
Yeah, a type of halfway house. So as she was sitting there, I said to her, no more sex. You don't have sex with somebody that you don't love. And she said, why? And so I explained that to her. I had to, have the whole conversation of how we have to have self-respect, and that in order to have that, to get respect, we have to give it too. It's an equal exchange. And so we had these nice conversations, and I prayed for her when she left that these loving conversations would help guide her so she could be the good mom she wanted to be.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah. I always, the ability to see another person at their highest soul self is something I've had my entire life. And it's why I would make poor judgments, as people would say when I was younger, because I could see that they had this pure potential, to move in this alignment, but I wasn't able to get them there. Yeah. We have a caller on the line. I believe that they're setting this up. And so they are setting the caller up, and we will continue over here, as now my brain cannot do two things at once. So I'm either on the caller or I'm on my chat. I totally lose my track of thinking. And We are getting ready for the thumbs up for the caller.
All right.
Tick tock. Oh, you're back.
I'm back. We have Dory from Brookfield on the line. Dory, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Dory. You're talking to Jeannie Street. There you go.
Hi, Dory. Thank you for calling in. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Are you all unburied from your snow?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I always forget that you guys are on Tuesday, and for once I actually remembered today because I was home, so I wanted to call in, and I actually got through. I'm so happy.
I know. We were saying it's probably going to be a nice night because everybody's home tonight.
Yeah, so
Our
how you doing?
will spike. I'm doing good. I'm doing really well. How about yourself?
Good.
You've been to the office before, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Yes, I've actually been to the radio station with my daughter, who's a featured artist.
Okay.
On KBJB.
Oh, nice. Do you?
Yeah, a free plug for Marissa Detler.
Nice.
Yes.
I'll have to listen to her song.
Oh my God, she's awesome, Marissa. Yes.
Yay.
Oh, Dory, I know who you are now. Okay, good. Okay.
Oh, I was going to be anonymous. I should have given a different name now.
Yeah,
See that?
You should have been anonymous. It's too
That's
late.
okay.
We know who you are now.
Do you have a question,
anyway,
Dory?
So I actually, I really just called through, and I was just like, I would love to. I mean, I don't know how much it can do over the phone, but I would love some kind of message from someone who just passed away recently.
Sure.
In my life.
Can you just give me a first name, Dory? Yep.
Ken.
Thank you. And he's the family friend?
Yes.
He's like laughing at me. He's so funny. He's like, I'm the family friend. He is like
more like family, but
yeah. He's like so good. He wants to tell you like he's so good, and he's cute. How he's talking, he's like it's ridiculous how good I am. Do you understand that?
Yep.
That's how he's saying. Yep, that's what he's saying. He's showing me balloons. He's showing me like confetti. He's showing me a party, like popping the champagne cork. Do you understand all that?
Yep.
He's showing me all this like big celebration stuff.
Interesting. So that's what I was curious about, like how he was actually doing, because when he was here before he passed, he was very unsure of things on the other side, and I was always telling him, you're in for a big surprise.
So funny that he's giving you that confirmation. He's telling you it's a big celebration.
Oh, God, that's weird.
Yep, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, how funny. Okay.
Yeah.
And does he have anything to say about my daughter? Because they were extremely close, and she keeps dreaming of him.
Is this the singer?
Yes.
He's saying, he's correcting me. He's like singer, songwriter, actress. He's like the whole kit and caboodle this girl is.
That's true.
He's correcting me. He says she's a star. And star of, he's also apple of his eye. He's pointing to his eye. She's a shining. He's pointing to the sky. He's like, she's a shooting star. She's just leaves her stardust and touches everybody because she's a very special soul.
Yeah, I think that's very true.
Yeah. I feel like they're soul connected, soul connected. Like, I feel like she was like his daughter.
Yes. Actually, they were very, very close. We lived with them when I was pregnant. So I actually gave birth to her when we were living in his house, and they really bonded. That is very true.
Yeah. He's like, and he's like thanking you for that gift. Like, you could have chosen elsewhere, and you chose there, and he's that, he doesn't know if he showed you enough appreciation, he says.
He was a wonderful,
and he's like,
wonderful
person.
He's
doing like namaste. He's doing his hands, and he's just so grateful and filled with love and gratitude. Yeah.
Can you ask him if he liked what we did for his memorial service?
He says thumbs up. He's literally doing the thumbs up. Yeah.
Because we kept it very, he wasn't a religious kind of person when he
uncomplicated, was here. He said, uncomplicated.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on speakerphone just for a second because my husband
Sure.
just walked in. I hope you don't mind.
No, sure.
Messages from your dad. His memorial service got the 2 thumbs up.
Oh.
So, anyways, I appreciate all that information. That's so awesome.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not
course.
surprised because I've always been a believer in the other side and what's over there because I've actually talked to people who've crossed over.
Okay.
Just really makes me happy to hear like
have you had like an NDA, a near-death experience?
I personally have not had a near-death experience, but I sometimes can see spirits.
Yeah, he's showing me like, but I don't know if this was like one event that happened that like shocked you into it. Like,
yeah, when I was small, I did almost drown. That is true. I don't remember anything from it.
There it
but
is.
That is
there
possible.
it is for you, sister. That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep. Beautiful. There's your pathway. Very lovely.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you,
and
Dory.
just tell him we love him and we miss him, but we know he's better off. He was really in some bad shape before he passed. And
I will tell him. He's all smiles, by the way, and he's like, I can hear you. You can tell me yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Let someone else get online. I could talk for hours about this.
Oh, you're awesome.
Have a good night. Thanks so much for calling in, Dory.
Night. Bye-bye.
Bye, Dory.
Bye. Aw.
Oh my God! Top her up with a biscuit.
So wonderful.
That was an awesome
Could you
call.
see, like, I was doing, like, everything he was doing, he was showing me. Oh my gosh.
How sweet was
I
that?
love when they move through me like that.
First of all, like a celebration. Like he was unsure.
Yeah, the
so
whole thing.
Like
the shooting
seriously,
star,
yeah.
he was showing me, like, up in the sky. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Well, I agree with him on that. Marissa Detler is a young shooting star. She is one of
You're hearing it first here on KBJB Radio.
true.
This girl is someone you're gonna want to listen to.
She's on fire. Yeah, she's good.
Yep. Get it now, folks. Get it now while it's hot. Oh, that's crazy good.
Wow, it's 7:44 already.
7:44 already. Oh my goodness.
Talk a little bit about the NDA or NDE.
NDEs. I got it
NDE.
wrong. NDE, near-death experiences.
Right.
When we so when we're ignoring, or when if this happens when you're young, slow down, Jeannie. Or when we're young, where we have a near-death experience, it is an opening for spirit to move through us. It's an opening for the light to move through us, which is lovely, really. There are many books out on near-death experiences. Yeah, quite amazing stuff. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I've read several.
Oh yeah, me
Several.
too. I think it's amazing, and I totally believe in it. Yes.
Yeah,
They kick you back.
You
in.
you talk to any nurse who works with on the cancer ward or with
Hospice,
children who are terminally ill. Yeah. They all have amazing stories to share.
That's,
Absolutely incredible stuff. I had a student in my spiritual healers class, a nurse who worked with terminally ill children, and she has an amazing gift and really incredible. And I do want to talk about the spiritual healers course because it's an interesting pathway to moving into your authentic self, to really discovering your soul truths and working with your unique gifts. We all have gifts. And I hear everybody, say, oh, I'm not talented. I don't have any talents, but we do. We all have these gifts and talents we're given. And our talents are what awaken our gifts. When we use our talents in alignment for the greater good, beautiful, then our gifts can really shine open. So within this course that I teach, it is an amazing journey, and it helps you to work wherever you're working, whatever field you are working in, to use your gifts and talents at the highest and best. So you can really be that authentic you. It's incredible. So we do many healing modalities. We do a whole lessons on connecting with the angels, of channeling energy, of running energy, what that means. So we do the whole terminology. We work with divination tools. We work with raw foods and how to and why. it's a very hands-on program. We work with energy healing, how to, again, and why. We work with, I'm trying to think of all the things that are compacted in there. We even work with how to run a business, a spiritual entrepreneur, working to manifest with the divine rather than on our own, which is really amazing stuff. So we are going to be having free classes coming up in April for you to come and hear the whole spiel about the Spiritual Healers course to help you move into your alignment and use your gifts. And if you'd like to find out about that, go on over to the In Spirit Healing Studio website, or you can shoot me an email at jeanniestreet.com, and I will sure get back to you on the dates that we have that class available.
Yay. Yes. I'll be there.
And part of that journey is, we will work through the goddess book as well, because it's those steps, those principles that the angels say are the most important tools to get into that alignment, shedding the old beliefs. And, just because we grow and we're in our alignment doesn't mean we're done. It doesn't mean that's it, I'm done. Okay. Woohoo.
No, gosh. Growth is what it's about.
We're always healing. Yeah. Yeah. We're always ever evolving. And interesting, the other night we took the family out for dinner. And KJ, I got a new tattoo, right?
I know.
So we're out to dinner. We had invited my parents. My mom and brother couldn't come, but my dad came, and we know the waitress really well. So my older daughter, who was down the way other end of the table, said to her, "Oh yeah, Mom got a tattoo." So the waitress came down and she's like, "Oh, let me see your tattoo." And I had been talking with my dad, and my eyes got really big and my face got flushed, and I'm shaking my head like, "No, not now." And I knew my dad didn't hear her because he's hard of hearing like I am. And I was like, no. And she's like backed off, like all afraid.
Oh my God, crazy woman, why?
I know. I went crazy. I lost myself. I panicked.
So why don't you want your dad to know you have a tattoo?
Because it's an old belief system that I stuff in there. Like,
wow,
I'm not worthy. Like, it's something bad. Like I would be judged. And my dad is so not like that. Yeah. This is something I have in me.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's a little messed up.
Well, does he know? No, it's not. Does he know what Brian has on his back?
Yes,
father?
Brian had just showed him the picture, but this was because it was me, because I always have felt unworthy or judged, and it's not something that he placed in me. It's something that I placed there. So it was another reflection that, wow, you still have healing to do. You still have fears, which was bizarre. I mean, a really bizarre thing that happened that brought it out and brought it to my attention. And I was like, really, Jeannie? What's that about? Like, you're 51. You can get a tattoo.
You're allowed.
It's okay.
I've never wanted one. They hurt a lot.
Well, I know you have that pain thing.
I'm a pussy willow. I am. I'm a baby.
Yeah.
I've never had, what? Yeah, and this is a true story. I had somebody, I wanted one time on my ankle, so I wanted a little fairy, and I went in and they started to draw it, and I couldn't even take the pain of them putting a piece of ink.
Of them drawing
They were drawing it on there, and I said, that's it, I can't do it. So that was it.
Oh,
that was it for
gosh.
me.
It didn't get very far.
No, I didn't. They didn't. Nope.
Hey, well, we have to know our ourselves enough, right? We have to know what we're capable of, and it's just not your bag.
It's not
your thing.
Pregnancy wasn't either, but it just happened.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to say, like, some people are really good at pregnancy and giving birth, and others are like, schedule me. When's my schedule? Give me I was not that person. I liked being pregnant, and I didn't want to have that section. I ended up with 2, but
yeah, me too.
I didn't take the other 2. I didn't take any pain medicine. And
what?
Yeah, no.
Oh no! Hook a sister up. No.
We all have our thing, right? We all have our thing. Nobody was sticking a needle on my back. That was not happening.
Yeah, that didn't work for me the first time.
Yeah. So, but we have our stuff. We tell ourselves these stories, these things.
Yeah.
You know?
It's things.
But when it comes down to it, we can learn and evolve, and we can change. We can change.
I'm still not getting a tattoo, Jeannie Street.
Kathy, you don't have to get one.
All right.
But maybe you will.
See, I knew that was coming. The pressure, I knew it.
Well, with all your girlfriends that you hang out
Everybody around me has tattoos.
I know. I mean,
I joined a circus.
You gotta at least get like some paste-on ones.
I will. I'll get the really pretty ones, the jewelry ones.
You could get literally inked. You could just get like a Sharpie.
Oh, I can.
Or get a henna.
I'll get a henna.
Hennas don't hurt.
No, not at all. No, I'll get a henna. Or
henna.
the
That'd be
nice little bejeweled. You know, like I can bedazzle myself.
The hennas are so sexy, you know.
Yeah, very sexy. Well, it depends, you know. If not the ones that take like 5 hours. You got to sit there for 5. I don't have 5 hours. I don't. Don't have 5 hours.
You know, I don't have 5 hours.
I don't.
Hey, you have an event coming up at Harry Brook Park. Let's talk about that really quick.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about. Yay, because I'm excited about this.
Oh, you coming, Jeannie Street, right? You bringing your husband?
I bought my tickets.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it is April 8th here in New Milford, Connecticut. It is a benefit for Harry Brook Park. It is a comedy show. It'll be myself and 2 other comedians, Joanne Raposa and John, I call him Johnny I. Is Johnny Iannone. He's a great guy. He'll be the closer of the evening. I will be doing my Long Island comedian, believe it or not. So you'll have to be there in order to see that.
Can I film it?
Sure. Yeah, you can do a little live. You can go live.
I might have to go live.
Yeah, Facebook Live. Just briefly. You can't give all my stuff away. You can't give it all away.
No. We won't. We would never do that.
Yeah.
Never do that.
Yeah, but definitely give them a glimpse, yeah.
I'm so glad that you shared that with everybody. So if you guys can come because it's going to be amazing.
It's a great benefit. And all the proceeds go to Harry Brook Park. Dan Straw will be the local guy around here. He's Mr. Positivity. Dan Straw will be the host, and so will Billy Mo Buckby. Nice. He's a nice guy too. So, yep,
nice.
It's going to be fun.
All right. So what can you do? Let's finish up the program on this note of alignment, because I want people to know what they can do right now. What is this authentic self, soul truth, divine truth, soul alignment? What does it all mean, and how can you get some? So it requires just a commitment without judgment, without fear, to not stuff away the old patterns, and to no longer play it small, no longer hold on to those things that cause you to be less than, because you're not that. One little thing a day is being in that compassion zone, having compassion not only for yourself, but for other people, to know that we're each here on this unique journey. And though you may be healing at your own level, somebody is not going to heal on the same time as you, and maybe not going to open up at the same time. So really having respect for ourselves and for other people while we're releasing some of the old patterns and moving into our alignment. Spirituality is a must. We must have a connection to spirit, to God, to divine, to source, in order to move into that alignment, because that's where the truth is. And to do it in such a lovely way. There's nothing like calling on the angels to guide us and gently help us. Your journal is a great place to reflect on all the things that you're learning and the things that are really hard to get through. Just like I had to journal this whole story of why I would do that at dinner, why I would close down and not let my dad see that I chose to get a cross, a tattoo of a cross with angel wings around it. Out of fear. It had nothing to do with him, but I was really got closed off. And so this helped me to see I was holding more fear in. So our journal is important, and it's a sacred spot. And if you're worried about somebody reading it, write it and then burn it. But at least you have an opportunity to get it out. I always like to keep my journal so I can reflect back, because it's also a way to see how far you've come and the things that you've moved through, which is beautiful medicine. Also, our daily gratitude, being grateful for the smallest things, even as hard as life can be, just having gratitude for one thing at a time will help us to see all the love that we have rather than all the things we don't. Especially when we're angry and carrying resentment around, that's a really beautiful thing. Letting go and forgiving, really huge parts of the story, because when we can let go and forgive not only another person but ourselves, we can authentically open up and allow love in. We can have the respect for ourselves. All about that self-love. It really all goes together. It's amazing medicine. So you have the tools, you have things that you can do to move into your alignment, to your authentic self, to cherish yourself if you make that commitment. So amazing stuff.
What a great night.
Really beautiful.
It was a great night tonight, Jeannie Street.
It's always a great night. I love this program.
Yeah, me too. I really do. And I think we're getting such great response out there. So thank you to the listeners.
This, Casey, I did have a near-death experience myself.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Great. Let's hear about it. Not great, but sorry that happened.
Well, I don't really remember anything spiritual about it, or but I wrecked my parents' pickup when I was 15. And I got thrown from the vehicle, and then I got life flighted out while I was out in the middle of the country in Iowa, got life flighted out to Omaha, and obviously I made it through with nothing major there. Had a big bump on my head. My head was all swelled up. But,
still is.
Yeah. So I had that. I was laying on an electric fence, got thrown from the vehicle.
Wow.
So, do you remember your experience?
It's funny. I can't remember anything from the day. About the only thing I remember is waking up in the hospital and seeing my aunt was the first thing that I remember.
And was she a living aunt or somebody?
Yes. Yeah, living aunt. Yep, she's
good question.
Because he said a near-death experience. So when we have them, a lot of times we see angels, or we have this. We were in heaven. So that's why I'm asking what he remembers.
Yeah, she was in the hospital there with me at the time.
I wonder if you were to start to journal about this, what more could come from that from you, Yeah,
maybe that'll be what can help break me on my journaling block.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you said that, because that's a real thing. There is that writer's block that we get when we don't want to hear our same stories. We'll be like, I don't need to write this. Oops, there it was for you, KJ. It just slipped right in.
It did. There's one of the
this true. We won't want to write things, or we'll get stuck and we'll think like it's unimportant, or I don't need to. It's the smallest things that matter the most. Write a prayer down. Write, dear angels, help me through this block. Help me understand why I'm stopped. When we start to surrender, it opens us up more. Do you understand that surrender, Casey?
Yes, because I'm not stopping to do the breathing and calm the mind. Like
You're not?
No, I have to. I feel like I'm so busy. Like, I'm too busy to do this. I can't stop right now. I'll do it later, type thing.
Right. Oh,
that's why I'm trying to get over that.
You didn't schedule yourself the time.
Well, I did. I said 9 p.m., but that seems to come and go.
It seems to come and go because his eyes are closed.
Yeah, that happens. Why don't you try a new time?
I was thinking about changing it.
When your eyes are open, first thing in the morning.
That's what I was thinking about doing, was changing it, getting up a half hour early.
Cracking up over there.
Getting up early and having a half hour to myself before I start the day. That's what
when you have your tea or your coffee, that green tea, when you have that green tea.
Yeah.
Because it's so good for you.
It is.
And it's antioxidant and anti-cancer. I'm just saying. And you know what? Actually, matcha green tea helps you lose weight. So I'm not selling green tea. I don't work for the green tea company.
Well, we will soon. This is sponsored by
matcha green tea. Actually, boosts your metabolism, so you can shed weight, especially when you're going through a cleanse like you are, KJ, which is so lovely. So That's what I'm going to say about green tea. And so there's a nice journaling time.
And this was sponsored by Ginkgo Bilbo. Jeannie Street tonight was sponsored by green tea.
Matcha green tea.
Ginkgo Bilbo. Spirulina. Spirulina.
Right. So we talked about spirulina, right? It is amazing superfood. It's very high in protein. It's a blue-green algae, in case you're wondering what it is. So the Hawaiian sourced spirulina is the highest nutrient-based that we can get. And it does a lot of different things. One, it feeds the blood and lots of nutrients, iron, trace minerals that we don't get from our food source. It also helps to restore the balance of the intestines. So if you have irritable bowel, diverticulitis, leaky gut, when you shift your diet, take out the toxins that are bothering you, and you add spirulina, you can actually heal those disturbances in your body. And we can heal our bodies. That's the great myth that people believe, that we have to go to doctors over and over and take lots of medications, but we can heal our body. Louise Hay, I don't know if you know of Louise Hay, if our listeners do, but she wrote a book years ago. She started Hay House when she was 50. Amazing woman, and she wrote a book, Heal Your Life. Incredible stuff. True be that.
Yeah, Google.
It's never too late. It's never too late to move in your alignment. It's never too late to use your gifts, to find out who you are. It's never too late
to change.
See, Kathy, it's not too late for you.
It's not too late. I knew it.
You can still get the tattoo.
No, stop it.
Oh, I know. I'm just kidding.
The pressure. What peer pressure around these women? I know. I love it. It's awesome.
No, you don't have to. And, I just have to announce that today is my day 41 with no alcohol and no Facebook.
What? Other than business. Oh,
only business Facebook, right? Yes. So now, no personal stuff. I'm not going through the personal feed at all, and which is really so amazing. But 41 days, no wine, and that's a big deal for Jeannie. So I'm just going to say
that's a big deal for anybody.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Nothing like a good glass of champagne.
Oh, are you going to have one?
No, I'm not having any. Not until I'm doing a 90-day cleanse.
Is it Lent? For Lent?
It's an extended Lent. I started before Lent started, and I was working with the angels to clear up some stuff, and that's what I'm doing.
Well, I'm getting rid of gluten, so here we go.
Hey, sister, we're there together. I'll help you. I'll support you. I'll be a good sponsor. I told my husband he's a terrible sponsor.
He is.
He's like, hey, if you want it, just have it. I'm like, no, that's not what you're supposed to say.
I know. I love your husband so much.
I know. You're supposed to say, no, Gene, don't do it.
Yeah, right. I know. No. All right.
I keep telling Kathy, eat to live, don't live to eat.
And I want to slap him right in the face. No, that I mean, in a good way.
I know. It's so annoying when they put it in our face like that, but it's true. He's right. Because he loves you.
I love him too.
Yeah. And just remember those words that you say, Casey, as you're like grabbing a beer. Just so you know.
Beer does have a little gluten in it.
Yeah, poopy.
A little bit, yeah. It's like made from wheat. Duh.
You're hilarious tonight, Jeannie Street. Thanks for letting me sit in with you tonight.
Oh, so much fun.
My gosh.
All right, I guess we are after 8, so we can actually say goodnight.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
Thanks for joining me, KJ. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And Casey, thanks for manning the board over there and making this all work tonight.
Man overboard.
And thank you, listeners and our callers.
Yay.
And remember, I know what I know because angels don't lie. This is Jeannie Street, and until next week, we are signing off here on KBJB Radio.